Okay guys, so for this lesson, I want you guys to download any image you can find from the internet as reference. So you can either use this picture, I will give a link down in the description as to where I found this one. So basically what we are gonna do this, and also this tutorial is for complete beginners. I'm just showing you guys how you can start drawing bodies and how to actually start learning to draw bodies. So this will be the first step. If I was a beginner, I will do this. What you want to do, you want to find pictures with different body postures. So let's just say for this tutorial, I'm gonna be using this picture right here. So what I'm doing, I placed this picture on my canvas and I picked up a really bright red color. So you can pick up any color, it doesn't really matter, and pick up any brush you want. So basically what we are doing here is we are dividing the whole body into shapes. The idea behind this tutorial is to actually, first of all, practice dividing different body postures into shapes. Okay, like I am doing right here, because this will act as our base. Now the other thing, why do you want to practice this? Because this seems like a very easy task. Why do you want to practice this? Is because you want to get so used to dividing everything into shapes, no matter whatever you're drawing. So here we are focused on body postures in body, but no matter what you're drawing, you want to get so used to it that you are going to do it mentally. At some point you're just going to naturally do it mentally. You're just naturally going to divide a body into these simple shapes, and you are going to create those shape as your base on the canvas. So I'm just going to show you what I meant by that. So as you guys can see, I divided everything into easy shapes, the whole body part. And yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward to, and we are gonna use this as our base. So this red sketch that we are creating over it, we are gonna use it as our base when we are gonna create the actual body. So you are gonna wanna just hide the actual image now, and what we are gonna do is we are gonna decrease the opacity of this red sketch so that we can use it as our guides, we can use it as our base to draw the actual body. And I would also suggest you guys to have the actual image that you used as reference near you. So I'm just gonna use this reference tab as we have it on Procreate. Now what we are gonna do, what we are gonna use this reference, and we are going to use this base that we created as guide, and we are going to create the whole body. So it seems really easy. So basically what we did, we did trace over the body a little, but just to kind of practice. So what I would recommend you guys doing is to, I would highly recommend you guys to first just focus on dividing these different body postures into shapes. You know, find out weird body postures that you can find on the internet and just divide it into shapes, as I did right here. So you're gonna divide the thighs, you're gonna divide the part of the leg below the knees, you're gonna divide ankles, head, neck, arms as well. So it's up to you how you want to divide it, but the key here is to actually practice it a lot. Once you do that, and you can also use the divided parts as base, as I am doing here, to create the final body or the final sketch. You are also gonna want to do that as well, as it's gonna be like a practice for you. So as you guys can see now, it's so easy for me to actually go ahead and draw the full body because I already have these guides in place. I don't know how else to explain it because this video is kind of self-explanatory, but I have realized that, you know, it just makes it really easy for me to create the base sketch for my artwork when I divide everything into simpler shapes as compared to when I was just drawing whatever I was drawing just right from the reference without having any base or any guides. So I actually did a tutorial similar to this one for face as well. I will link that down in the description, as well as to how you can actually divide a face into shapes and how that actually helps you in drawing a really nice looking face. So yeah, it's a really good practice if you're a beginner, and if you're a beginner to digital art also, this is going to be a really good practice for you as well. So yeah, as you guys can see, I am drawing the whole body here, and it's so easy to do that right now. And once I am done drawing the whole thing, what I will do is I will hide those guides. Okay, I will hide those guides, and voila, we have our this body structure, the whole body posture. And this way you can actually draw any kind of body posture, doesn't really matter. And also, if you have a specific style, say where you want the legs to be short or the torso to be short, you can do that with this. You can do that. You can just literally manipulate the shapes that you're creating as your base, and yeah, you can use those as your guide. So I really hope all what I'm saying here is making sense. But yeah, as you guys can see, I also did draw the clothes as I am seeing in the reference, and you will see in a minute how the whole end result is looking like. And if you want, if you're still new, you can just, do this. You can just trace over a picture, divide it into shapes, and use that as your guides. But do not get used to it. The idea again is to actually do it mentally. Actually practice it enough that you're doing it mentally, that you don't need to actually trace over a picture to create those shapes, because you also want to practice proportions as well. Because tracing over a picture and dividing that into shapes is easier, because you obviously can see the proportions. But when it comes to not using a picture as to trace over it, your proportions might get a little messed up. I'm not saying that it will, but I suggest practicing it. So as you guys can see, the body is looking nice, and over it I can just draw anything that I want to draw. So the whole purpose of this video was just to teach you how you can actually start to learn to draw bodies. It was pretty quick and simple, and I really hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, let me know down in the comment section below. And yeah, other than that, I will see you guys in my next video.